all these questions, right? Any doubt in page replacement algorithms? The first thing is to understand the question, right? Take your time to understand the question, to analyze the question, and then try to solve it. Okay. No question will be asked directly. There will be some twist. There will be some differences on in the questions, right? So, what is most important is that the basic should be clear, right? Fine. So here is a question for you. That is computer system with 10 physical page frames are there. The system is provided with an access sequence. So this is a sequence which a system is following, that is a reference A2, A1, A2 to A20, and then references A1, A2 to A20. Where each AI number, okay, AI number is your reference number. What is the difference in the number of page faults between the last in first out page replacement policy and optimal page replacement policy? You need to find out the number of page faults. See, it is not FIFO, it is a LIFO, last in first out. There is a difference, right? So reverse of the FIFO is the LIFO. All right, reverse of the FIFO is the LIFO policy, last in first out. So you need to understand the difference. Okay, it is not directly FIFO, it is a LIFO. And second one is optimal page replacement policy. So you need to find out the number of page faults in LIFO policy and optimal policy, and then you need to find out the difference between them. What is the difference between the page faults? For example, एक में page faults latest say it is coming up with 21, दूसरे में आ रहा है latest 16. The difference is 21 minus 16. So these are the number of page faults. Difference will be there. Okay. Is the question is clear, everyone? Fine. So do solve it without taking help from internet. All right. Develop your own logical ability. Okay, which is important if you are studying in the field of IT. Copy paste. Okay, you are doing in exams, online exams, but developing the logical ability is most important part. Okay. So do not apply copy paste everywhere. Think of your own, analyze the problem, and you have to solve it. All right. So I'm giving you 10 minutes to solve this. All right. And then I'll come back to you for the answer. In case of any doubt, please. In case of any doubt, you may raise a question. Okay. Or you can unmute yourself and ask me anytime. Is it done, everyone? Okay, so Medeep, can you please elaborate how we are getting this answer?
Hello, can I unmute and speak?
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, for the normal, which is said that last in first out, so we will first insert A1 to A10 all
Hmm.
inside the frame, and this all will cause a fault. And after
Okay.
that, when we start inserting A11, we will
Hmm.
remove like a stack, like A10, A9, and we will keep removing that. So
Okay.
for all the pages, the given sequence, it will be 10 faults, then it will be
Hmm.
again 10 faults, and
Okay.
at the last when we are entering the last sequence, it will be 10 plus 1, that is 11 faults, so total becomes 31 faults.
And how about the optimal policy?
For optimal, the insertion will be same, and in the beginning, like A1 to A10, it will be same. Since
Hmm.
A10 is going to be used later, like when we are inserting the next sequence, we are going to get
Hmm.
the 10th frame the बाद में मिलेगा, सबसे लास्ट में मुझे मिलेगा 10th frame.
Okay.
So I will
Okay.
remove that frame first, and then I will go on removing in that manner, which is going to appear the latest, and so we will remove it the first. In that manner,
Okay.
we will get 30 page faults. So 31 minus 30 is 1. I guess that's how I got it.
Okay, Surya says page fault is 31 in LIFO. Yes, Somedeep, you are right. Uh, Optimal, okay, 30. Yes, so Fanil, Somedeep, Priya, you are right. How about others? Dhwani Patel, Harshil, Divyam, Sashank, Raj, Kashyap, Arjun. How about you guys? Gautam Gandhi, the same one. Yes, Gautam. Okay, fine. So, okay, Raj says difference is one. Kashyap, Murtaza. Can you please share your screen or the document or the paper where you solve this question? Raj, Murtaza, and Kashyap. Okay, fine. So your next question is a machine with 64 MB physical memory and 32-bit virtual address space. If the page size is 4 KB, what is the approximate size of the page table? Okay. What is given with you? You are given with you the size of physical memory, which is of 64 MB, and the machine generate 32-bit virtual address, right? So your virtual address space is 2 raised to 32, and the page size given to you is 4 KB. We need to find out the size of the page table, and for that, what is the information there in the page table, everyone? It contains the information about all the pages. So you need to find out the total number of pages which are there in the memory, virtual memory. Okay. So how we are going to find it? Virtual address space is given, size of the page is given. So the address space divided by size, page size will give you total number of pages, right? So that is the page number, and a page offset is the virtual address fields. Okay. Okay, Ria, the question is that we need to find out the size of the page table. Okay. So what are the information which are there in the page table? It contains information about all the pages, whether the page is present in the physical memory or not. It contains the information about all the pages. Okay. So virtual address space given with us is 2 raised to 32, and page size given with us is 4 KB. So you have to find out total number of pages, right? Whether virtual or physical, both are same, because physical memory stores copy of some pages, but in the virtual memory, the second copy exists or main copy exists. Okay, so you need to find out pages. So after finding out the pages, we need to calculate the size of the page table. Page table की size कितनी रहेगी, that we need to find out. Okay. Yeah, think on it. Okay, so okay, the number of pages are 2 raised to 20. 2 raised to 26 minus 12, 2 raised to 14. 14 bits for address, but since memory is byte addressable, so 14 bits can be accommodated in 2 bytes. Therefore, it is 2 multiplied by 2 raised to 20 bytes and 2 MB. Yes, the answer of Soumyadeep is right. Okay. So everyone, if you are not getting how it is being done, check the answer which is being explained by the Soumyadeep. Okay. Gautam is right, Riya is right, total number of pages are 2 raised to 20. Fenil is also right. Okay. Very nice. Anyone else is having doubt? Okay, so we are moving on to the second question. That is, a paging scheme uses a TLB. The TLB access time is 10 nanosecond and a main memory takes 15 nanosecond. What is the effective access time if the TLB hit ratio is 90% and there is no page fault? Okay, so we need to find the access time. Okay, so 90% of the address references, the mapping of that are found in TLB. That's why it is called TLB hit. And rest 10% is a miss. So in case of miss, we need to refer the memory. All right. So that is a question for you. We need to find out the access time in nanosecond. Okay. So you know already know that it is a hit multiplied by access time plus miss multiplied by the access time of memory M2. Okay, so here in case of memory, we are having translation leukocyte buffer. So hit multiplied by TLB access plus miss multiplied by time required to access the memory. Okay, but we need to think more carefully about this because this is not a direct one. Okay. All right. So if in case of a TLB miss, we are referring the page table. Page table is the present in the memory. Okay, so that time will be added. All right, that time will be added. So solve this question, everyone. Write down the figures which are needed for solving purpose because I'm going to minimize the presentation. Understand the question, try to solve it. Okay, so I think all of you are done. It is a 65 nanosecond is the right answer. Right. There is one more question after which we are going to finish it up this uh, topic. Okay. Okay, so your question is, you are having a memory M which consists of cache, which consists of cache memory system MS, which consists of cache memory. Okay. So the access time of cache is 20 nanosecond and its heat rate is 0.92, right? Then we are having main memory. The access time is 60 nanosecond. It takes 16 nanoseconds to access data from the main memory. Now we add virtual memory to the system. VM is virtual memory to the system. Right? And that's where we have to implement, therefore, we have to implement translation look-aside buffer to the, which is internal to
Ma'am, ma'am,
yes,
ma'am, your voice is lagging and screen is also freezed.
screen is freezed. Okay. Okay, give me some time. Is it okay now? Am I audible properly? Okay, fine. So probably we are having a memory system which consists of cache. The access time of cache is 20 nanosecond and heat rate is 0.92. Then we are having main memory whose access time is 60 seconds. So now we are going to add virtual memory to the system. Therefore, we have to implement a TLB, and this TLB is implemented internal to the processor chips. Is internal to the processor chip, and it takes 2 nanosecond for translation on a TLB hit, on a TLB hit. So if there is a hit, it will take 2 nanoseconds to translate the virtual address to the physical address. Okay. Now, the hit ratio of TLB, the hit ratio of TLB is 98%, Again, the segment table heat ratio, the segment table heat ratio is 100%. Why 100%? Because we find everything in the page table or segment table. It consists information about each and every segment. So heat ratio of segment table and page table are always 100%. All right. And the page table heat ratio is, let us say 50%. Okay. I said, let us say 50% heat ratio of page table. Okay. So what is the effective memory access time? What is the effective memory access time of the system with virtual memory? With virtual memory. Okay, what is given to us? We are having a memory system consists of external cache. This cache memory is having access time 20 nanosecond, heat rate is 92, which is 92%. The main memory access time is 16 nanosecond. Now we add virtual memory to the system, therefore we need to implement TLB internal to the processor chip. It takes 2 nanoseconds for translation on the TLB heat. The heat ratio of TLB is 98%, the segment table heat ratio is 100%, the page table heat ratio is 50%. We need to find out the effective memory access time of the system with the virtual memory. Okay, so that is our question. So do solve it. Try to solve this. All right. Okay, so Ria is not getting the question. I'm repeating the question again. Am I audible, Ria? Okay, Ria, the question is that we are having a cache memory in the system, right? So if we are having a cache memory in the system which is internal to the processor chip, okay, the TLB is internal to the processor chip. So the cache memory access time is 20 nanosecond, hit rate is 92% is given. Then we are having a main memory. The access time of main memory is 16 nanosecond. Okay, so up till now it is clear. So we are having, up till now we are having two level of memory. One is cache and second one is main memory. Okay. The next thing that now we are adding the virtual memory to the system. Okay, तो यहाँ तक तो clear है. क्या है? Cache memory है and we are having main memory. So अगर इतना दिया है and if you want to find out the effective access time, T effective, then it is very much clear. How we are going to find it? Time required to access the cache memory. Okay, plus कितनी बार मिस होगा? How many time it is going to miss? That is 1 minus 0.98% मिस होगा. तो उस केस में क्या करेंगे हम? मेन मेमोरी को एक्सेस करेंगे. तो मेन मेमोरी का एक्सेस टाइम क्या होगा? 16 नैनोसेकंड टाइम होगा. ठीक है. एंड बाकी के 92% ऑफ टाइम हम क्या कर रहे हैं? कैश मेमोरी को एक्सेस कर रहे हैं. ठीक है. सो हिट rate multiply by time required to access cache memory plus 1 minus hit multiply by time required to access the main memory. ओके, तो यहां तक ठीक था. बट अभी क्या ऐड किया हमने ऐड किया TLB ट्रांसलेशन लुकासाइट बफर इनसाइड द प्रोसेसर चिप और उसका टाइम क्या है? 2 नैनोसेकंड इट टेक्स फॉर ट्रांसलेशन. ठीक है. फिर हीट रेशियो क्या है? TLB का 98% हीट रेशियो है. सो 98% ऑफ टाइम वो क्या करेगा? TLB एक्सेस करेगा और उसका ट्रांसलेशन टाइम क्या होगा? एडिशनल 2 नैनोसेकंड. इट इज गिवन. ऑलराइट. बाकी के 0.02%, 98 मतलब बचे कितना? 2% बचा. हम क्या करेंगे? सेगमेंट टेबल और पेज टेबल को रेफर करेंगे. सेगमेंट टेबल और पेज टेबल को रेफर करेंगे. ठीक है. तो सेगमेंट टेबल कहाँ पे स्टोर है? मेन मेमोरी में स्टोर है. पेज टेबल कहाँ पे स्टोर है? मेमोरी में स्टोर है. तो सेगमेंट टेबल एक्सेस टाइम प्लस पेज टेबल एक्सेस टाइम, right? Then it is given to us the hit ratio of the page table. It is a 50%. So 50% जो एंट्री हमको चाहिए वो पेज टेबल में मिलेगी. बाकी की एंट्री हमें कहाँ से देनी पड़ेगी? सेगमेंट टेबल से लेनी पड़ेगी. एंट्री मिलने के बाद हम क्या करेंगे? मेमोरी को एक्सेस करेंगे. एंट्री लेने के बाद हम क्या करेंगे? मेमोरी को एक्सेस करेंगे. राइट. सो if we have added this, then what will be the effective access time? The effective access time effective would be time required to access translation leukocyte buffer, okay, plus 1 minus hit of TLB, मतलब जितनी एंट्री TLB में नहीं मिलती है, that is 1 minus hit of TLB. हम क्या करेंगे? सेगमेंट टेबल को एक्सेस करेंगे. सो टाइम रिक्वायर्ड टू एक्सेस द सेगमेंट टेबल प्लस टाइम रिक्वायर्ड टू एक्सेस द पेज टेबल. अगेन हमारे पास कैश मेमोरी है. सो एडिशनली प्लस टाइम, क्योंकि हम पहले कैश तो एक्सेस करेंगे. कैश में नहीं मिलेगा तो मेमोरी में जाएंगे. तो मेमोरी में जाने से पहले हम सेगमेंट टेबल और पेज टेबल चेक करेंगे. तो कौन सा टाइम ऐड होगा? टाइम रिक्वायर्ड टू एक्सेस कैश मेमोरी. राइट. टाइम रिक्वायर्ड टू एक्सेस कैश मेमोरी होगा. उसमें नहीं मिलेगा तो हम मेमोरी में जाते हैं. ठीक है.
मैम एक डाउट है, इसमें एक और ब्रैकेट नहीं आएगा?
हाँ. कहाँ पे?
पूरे में ब्रैकेट नहीं आएगा? 1 माइनस हिट से कर रहा है ना मल्टीप्लाई, तो पूरा का पूरा मल्टीप्लाई नहीं होगा?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, कर रही हूँ ना. सही ना? इज इट ओके ना?
यस सर. यस मैम.
सेगमेंट टेबल, टाइम रिक्वायर्ड टू एक्सेस द पेज टेबल, और उतने टाइम हमने कैश तो एक्सेस किया है. राइट. तो ये केस हुआ कब? जब टीएलबी में डेटा नहीं मिलता तब हम क्या रेफर करेंगे, सेगमेंट टेबल और पेज टेबल में करेंगे, ठीक है। सेकेंडरी, लेट अस से जो डेटा कैश में नहीं मिल रहा, टीएलबी में मिल रहा है, ठीक है, टीएलबी में नहीं मिल रहा, कैश में रेफर करेंगे, कैश में मिल रहा है, ठीक है, कैश में नहीं मिल रहा, ठीक है। सो हमें क्या चेक करना पड़ेगा, 1 माइनस हिट रेशियो ऑफ कैश मेमोरी, 1 माइनस हिट रेशियो ऑफ कैश मेमोरी multiply by time required to access the main memory. Time required to access the main memory. That's what we will need to do. Okay. So और एक यहाँ पे चीज आएगी, क्या आएगी, हिट रेशियो ऑफ कैश आएगा, ठीक है। $98, 92%। सो यहाँ पे एडिशनली मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे हिट रेशियो ऑफ कैश multiply by time required to access segment table, time required to access page table, time required to access the cache। जो चीज कैश में नहीं मिलेगी, मतलब 1 माइनस हिट रेशियो ऑफ कैश, वो हम डायरेक्टली मेन मेमोरी से लेंगे। सो टाइम रिक्वायर्ड टू एक्सेस द मेन मेमोरी। ओके, इज इट क्लियर एवरीवन? सो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा, इफेक्टिव एक्सेस टाइम, हिट रेशियो ऑफ टीएलबी मल्टीप्लाई बाय टाइम रिक्वायर्ड टू एक्सेस टीएलबी। 92% ऑफ टाइम टीएलबी में हम क्या करते हैं, वर्चुअल एड्रेस हमको मिल जाएगा, वर्चुअल टू फिजिकल एड्रेस, ठीक है, राइट। अगर नहीं मिलता टीएलबी में तो हम कैश रिफर करेंगे, ठीक है। सो हमने क्या ऐड किया है, वर्चुअल मेमोरी ऐड किया है, तो कैश रिफर करेंगे, तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, सेगमेंट टेबल, पेज टेबल और कैश एंट्री को ऐड करेंगे, ठीक है। प्लस अगर कैश में नहीं मिलता तो हम मेन मेमोरी में जाएंगे। सो 3 लेवल्स ऑफ मेमोरी वी आर डूइंग, टीएलबी, कैश एंड मेन मेमोरी, हिट रेशियो, मिस रेशियो, हिट रेशियो, मिस रेशियो, एंड दैट्स हाउ वी नीड टू कनेक्ट एवरीवन। Okay, hit ratio of TLB multiply by time required to access TLB, okay, plus 1 minus hit ratio of TLB, जो TLB में नहीं मिलेगा वो हम कैश में देखेंगे। सो हिट रेट ऑफ कैश मेमोरी, ठीक है, कैश मेमोरी में हिट हुआ तो हम क्या चेक करेंगे, time required to access segment table, time required to access page table plus time required to access the cache memory। जो एंट्री कैश में नहीं मिलेगी वो हम कहाँ पे रेफर करेंगे, मेन मेमोरी में रेफर करेंगे, ठीक है। सो दैट इज योर एंटायर हायरार्की, ठीक है।
Now, what is the time taken for T segment, T page? They are not given here.
So first thing you need to make clear that where your segment table and page table is present.
In the main memory.
Now in this question it is given in the cache memory. That's why I added page table and segment table entry with cache, hit rate of cache, okay, it is given in the cache memory।
So we need to take 20 nanosecond.
So you need to check कि कैश मेमोरी का प्लेसमेंट कहाँ पे दिया है, कैश मेमोरी में दिया है, इसलिए यहाँ पे मैंने ऐड किया कि हिट रेशियो ऑफ कैश के साथ सेगमेंट टेबल और पेज टेबल की एंट्री ऐड की है। अगर मेन मेमोरी में होता तो मुझे यहाँ पे ऐड करना पड़ता, ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ऐड किया है। सो आई थिंक मैंने लिखा नहीं है इसका प्लेसमेंट, ओके, but it is there in the cache memory, so that's why it is added together with the cache, all right।
मैम,
yes
मैम हमें इसमें पेज टेबल का हिट रेशियो ऐड नहीं करना पड़ेगा, उसके लिए मिस हो जाएगा तो।
so time, हाँ वो हम करेंगे ना, डेफिनेटली करेंगे। कहाँ पे करेंगे, $20 nanosecond for segment table access time, 20 nanosecond for page access time, and time required to access the cache memory is again 20 nanosecond, right। पेज टेबल एक्सेस किया, सेगमेंट टेबल एक्सेस किया, कहाँ से एक्सेस किया, मेमोरी से एक्सेस किया, कैश मेमोरी में से। हाँ, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग यहाँ पे ऐड कर देना, ठीक है। पेज टेबल में मिस हो जाएगा तो कहाँ पे देखेंगे, मेन मेमोरी में देखेंगे। सो 1 माइनस हिट रेशियो ऑफ पेज टेबल हम कहाँ पे चेक करेंगे, फिर मेन मेमोरी में जाएगा, फिर कहाँ पे जाएगा, मेन मेमोरी में जाएगा, क्योंकि सेगमेंट टेबल का तो 100% हिट है, ठीक है, पेज टेबल का 50% हिट है, तो बाकी का 50% कहाँ पे जाएगा, मेन मेमोरी में जाएगा, ठीक है। सो 1 माइनस हिट रेशियो ऑफ कैश मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1 माइनस हिट रेशियो ऑफ पेज टेबल। 50% ऑफ एंट्री तुम्हें कैश में नहीं मिल रही है तो कहाँ पे मिलेगी, तुम्हें मेन मेमोरी में मिलेगी, ठीक है। So was my screen is off? Please let me know if it is happening, because when I'm in screen sharing mode, I cannot see your messages, or I cannot see whether I have left the meeting or not. Okay, yesterday this thing happened because of the power failure at the university, and after I received message from Ria, I came to know that okay, I left the meeting because I was in screen sharing mode, that's why. All right, so we will be on the same question again for our next lecture, which will be there on this Saturday, to clarify this more, okay, because already it is 10 minutes overdue. All right, so we'll see on Saturday about this question again. All right, it will be at 11:30, Ria. Okay, we'll start the CO lecture at 11:30, everyone, because you, as you said, you are having a break, and after which there will be a CO lecture. So we'll continue CO lecture at 11:30. Okay, so you may leave the meeting now.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, will you please share the PPT of paging and segmentation and segmented paging?
Okay, I'll be sharing with you by today only.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you, ma'am.